Here on Dartmoor, we're just weeks away from the annual drift when the ponies are brought down and audited. Once again, there's real concern about the future of this protected breed.
There are concerns that the number of Dartmoor's iconic ponies could be reduced due to delays in new grazing agreements on the moor. Farmers are paid more to graze cattle and sheep, so there is less incentive to keep ponies. With the annual drift, when the pony population is counted, just 2 weeks away, some are concerned it could lead to more ponies leaving the moor. Scott Bingham reports.
If you took blood from 97% of these ponies, although they're all different shapes, colours and sizes, you will know they come from Dartmoor and Dartmoor only.
These ponies have roamed Dartmoor since the Bronze Age. They're England's last semi-wild population, and around 1,000 remain grazing the upland commons of the moor. Alongside cattle and sheep, it's widely agreed that grazing together, they all help protect the biodiversity. But there's constant negotiation over the numbers. And because farmers are paid less for ponies, they usually bear the brunt of any reduction, raising concerns about the future of the breed.
You can't expect people to carry on without the support for looking after an important part of our culture and our heritage. And also, I mean, they're worth their weight in gold on Dartmoor, creating the biodiversity everyone's raving about.
Farmers enter into contracts with DEFRA to graze animals on the commons, but the details of those contracts, including the number of grazing animals, are negotiated by Natural England. Supporters claim it has refused to rule out a reduction in ponies. Natural England said in a statement, "We fully support the recommendations of the Dartmoor Review, which highlights the importance of ponies. We are working hard with partners, including the Dartmoor Hill Pony Association, to ensure the optimal numbers of Dartmoor ponies remain for generations to come." Each year at the end of September, the annual drift takes place. The ponies are gathered in off the moor and counted. Some excess ponies are sold, but some are also shot. One MP who raised the issue in Parliament this week referred to that as a cull. She's now calling for urgent clarification on the numbers.
There's been a big piece of work looking at protecting Dartmoor, which may mean fewer animals are allowed to graze on the moors. And clearly there's cattle, sheep and ponies that are all kind of making up that number. And so there's been a concern that without clarity over the future of Dartmoor and how it's maintained and managed, it could be the ponies that lose out.
The Dartmoor Hill Pony Association has now written to the DEFRA Secretary of State, Steve Reed, calling for an amnesty on a reduction in pony numbers until a land use management group is set up on the moor. Scott Bingham, BBC Spotlight, Dartmoor.